Hello, and welcome back to the Monitoring Student Activity and Performance, Part 4 of the Blackboard Black Belt course. In the last video, we learned how to manage the full grade center by setting up grading periods, grading schemas, and color codes. In this video, we will continue exploring Blackboard's Grade Center by taking a closer look at the remaining features found in the Manage menu. Previously, we had created a weighted column for the final grade in the course. We assigned a weight of 50% to the assignment category, 30% to the test category, and 20% to the discussion category. If you remember, I mentioned that it's important to make sure that all your items are assigned to the correct category for this weighted column to work correctly. Let's look at how to create and manage categories. If we go to Manage and select Column Organization, here we can see which category each item belongs to. We have an assignment that isn't in the correct category. If we want the weighted column to work correctly, we need to make sure each item is assigned to one of these three categories we defined when we set up the calculated column. Click the checkbox next to the item we would like to change the category on. Then, hover over the Change Category button and select Assignment. It's as easy as that. Now our weighted column should work correctly. However, what about this class participation item? It's not really an assignment, and it isn't being calculated by the weighted column. So let's fix that now. To fix this, we will need to go back to the full grade center. Let's hover over the Manage menu and then select Categories. Here we can see a list of all the default categories that are preloaded into Blackboard. However, class participation doesn't really fit to any of these default categories. So let's create a new category for it. To do this, click on the Create Category button. Name the new category. I'm going to name this one Participation. Then click Submit. Click OK to get back to the full grade center. Then go to the Manage menu and select Column Organization. From here, select the class participation by clicking on the checkbox next to it. Then go to the Change Category To button and select the new participation category. Click Submit. Now, let's go back into our weighted column and add this new category into the calculations. To do this, find the column in the full grade center. Click on the Options icon to the right of the name, then click Edit Column Information. Choose the participation category and move it over to the selected columns area. Let's revise our assignment category so it's only worth 40% of the final grade. Then assign the 10% to the participation category. Click Submit and we should be all set. Let's move on to the next item in the Manage menu, Smart Views. Smart Views are simply filters or focused views of the full grade center. Here is a list of all the default Smart Views. Favorited Smart Views show up in the Course Management menu under the Full Grade Center link as an indented menu item. To add a Smart View to the Favorite list in the Course menu, simply click on the star to the right of the item. Let's make a Smart View for the participation category that we just created. First, click on the Create Smart View button. Then, name your Smart View. I'm going to name mine Participation. I can check this box here to automatically add it as a favorite upon creation. Under the selection criteria, we can create a Smart View for a specific group or multiple groups, performance based on the grade in a Grade Center column, a specific user or users, a specific category or status, or a custom-built Smart View. For this demonstration, I'm going to choose Category and Status. Then select the participation category for all users and click Submit. We will see that the new Participation Smart View was added to the list. A link was also created under the Grade Center in the Course Management menu. Click on the Smart View link in the Grade Center menu. Here we can see that the Grade Center is only displaying those columns that are listed in the Show in All Grade Center Views area of the column organization and those columns that are in the participation category. Seeing only the columns in the participation category confirms that all is working as expected. Remember, you can always go back to the unfiltered Full Grade Center view by clicking on the Full Grade Center in the Course menu. Let's wrap up this video by showing you the last two items in the Management menu: Row Visibility and Send Email. Row Visibility allows the instructor to filter out rows of data. An instructor might want to use this if they have a very large class or if they want to work on one specific student for one reason or another. Hiding rows is as simple as selecting the students you want to hide, then clicking the Hide Rows button. You will see that the hidden rows are all now grayed out. Click the Submit button. The filtered Grade Center now only displays the rows of students that you wanted to focus on. Returning to Row Visibility, select all the rows. Next, click on the Show Rows button. All student names will no longer be grayed out. Clicking Submit will remove the filtered view of the Grade Center and restore it to the default. Finally, the instructor can send emails to selected students in the course from within the Grade Center. There are a couple of ways to accomplish this. One is to go to the Manage menu, select Send Email. This option requires the instructor to know the email address of that student or those students. An easier way is to simply check the boxes next to the student's name in the Grade Center. Then select the Email button at the top of the table. From the drop-down menu, choose Selected Users. You may customize the email any way you'd like. That concludes Part 4 of the Monitoring Student Activity and Performance portion of the Blackboard Black Belt course. In this video, we learned how to use categories and Smart Views to better manage our Blackboard Grade Center. In the next video, we'll discuss how to use the Grade Center when we want to grade offline and how to run a few statistical analyses on tests within the Grade Center. See you soon in Part 5.